Hello and welcome to Newsfeed on Trust TV. I am Sumaya Abubakar, taking you through the stories trending online that people are talking about and sharing around the globe today. How Emefiele used proxies to acquire banks, according to CBN investigator. Stop talking about poverty in front of your children. Give them hope and a positive life, says Tinubu. NDLEA intercepts 7.5 million tramadol pills in Christmas consignments, and dozens killed, many buried in Israeli airstrikes. Now, top of what's trending today, we have the embattled former governor of Central Bank of Nigeria, Godwin Emefiele, has been accused of using ill-gotten wealth to acquire banks for himself through proxies. According to CBN's investigator, Jim Obazi, Emefiele used proxies to acquire Union Bank of Nigeria for Titan Trust Bank Limited, as well as Keystone Bank without any evidence of payment. Obazi submitted the report of his investigations into acquiring Union Bank and Keystone Bank to President Bola Tinubu on Wednesday in two separate letters dated December 20th, 2023. This is coming on the heels of findings by the investigator that Emefiele illegally lodged billions of naira in public funds in no fewer than 593 bank accounts in the United States, United Kingdom and China without the approval of the Apex Bank's Board of Directors and the CBN Investment Committee. Similarly, Emefiele was indicted for 22.7 trillion naira ways and means advanced to the federal government without approval from former President Muhammadu Buhari. The revelations were contained in the interim report submitted by Obazi to President Tinubu on December 9, 2023. However, Godwin Emefiele has faulted allegations of stolen funds against him in the recently released report of the special investigator on the CBN and related entities. He explained his stance in a statement on Sunday titled, Emefiele, Others Stole About Billions, Illegal Kept Nigerians Fund in Foreign Banks. He said the report is misleading and barefaced lies. A netizen commented, Emefiele and Dezani have met their Waterloo. It surely will not be better with them. Another said, you looted this much and still made Nigerians suffer with scarcity of cash. It is well. I don't know what to say. Another person wrote, any position you put Nigerians, they must find some way to loot the treasure and make no atom of change. Shameless lot. Next on what's trending, we have Tinubu, who wants Nigerians to stop talking about poverty in front of their children and instead give them hope and a positive life. Nigeria's First Lady Tinubu has urged parents to stop discussing ravaging poverty before their children, saying it could have adverse effects on society. Whoever we are, we should stop talking about poverty in front of our children, Mrs. Tinubu said. We are not a poor nation. The wealthy ones should also take care of the poor ones and make them wealthy. That is all it takes. Mrs. Tinubu spoke at the State House on Saturday, December 23rd in her Christmas message with children of Nana Berry Orphanage, Abuja. The former senator further urged citizens to be positive about the coming year, saying everyone should strive to make the country a better place. Mrs. Tinubu said, we have taken the issue of poverty out of context and it is polluting the heart of the young ones. But we have to give them hope and a positive life. We are entering a glorious year and those who believe it will be glorious will enjoy it, she ended. A netizen said, I will be giving my children hope and you and your families will be eating their future. A lady said, when you are lucky, you will think that others are lazy. And a guy wrote, poverty isn't a word that is heard, it is a lifestyle that is seen. Next on what's trending, we have NDLEA intercepts about 7.5 million tramadol pills in Christmas consignments. The operatives of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, NDLEA, have intercepted a large consignment of tramadol pills meant for Yuletide season. This was revealed in a signed statement by the agency's Director, Media and Advocacy, Femi Babafemi, on Sunday, December 24th, 2023. The NDLEA operators busted the smugglers of the drugs at the Murtala Mohammed International Airport, Ikeja, Lagos. All three employed by the drug syndicate to smuggle into the country 7,500,000 pills of tramadol, 225 mg through the narco import shed of the airport were frustrated with the cooperation of men of the Nigerian custom and other stakeholders. The consignment, which was taken into custody on Friday, 22nd December, came on board a Turkish airline airline with no country of manufacture or origin. Apart from being the first time such shipments would be seized on an airline flight, it was equally the first of such coming from Hamburg, Germany. The 7.5 million tramadols, 2,225 mg pills, were also specially designed and packaged as Tamol X, concealed in 100 big cartons weighing about 7,150 kg, which arrived in the country on 11th December and placed under surveillance until last Friday. Preliminary test of the tape tablets proved positive for tramadol hydrochloride. A netizen said, "I don't know why people take things that make them uncomfortable." Someone said, "I don't think these agencies are doing a great job. Until they catch the people behind it, it is better to arrest the perpetrators than intercepting and bragging about it. Rescuing kidnapped victims, intercepting drugs and illegal substances, discovering huge cash at mysterious locations is no win." A guy opined, "NDLEA are really doing a great job." Next on what's trending, we have Lagos State government dismantles gates mounted by some residents in Lekki. Now, in order to restore the state's master plan and ensure a healthier environment, the Lagos State government on Saturday, December 23rd, dismantled closed inner roads gates mounted by some residents of Lekki Phase 1 that has hitherto caused untold hardship of inaccessibility to residents. Roads and streets already enforced since the operation started include Sir Rufus Folusho Giwa, Theophilus Oji, Osaro Isopan, Abike Suleiman, Ben Okabwe Mba, Olubumi Rotimi, Olarewaju Ninalowo, Dele Adedeji, Abayomi Sonogu, CG Soetong, and Rashid Alaba Williams. Speaking on the development, the State Commissioner for Ministry of Environment and Water Resources, Tokumbo Wahab, said the state government will restore the aesthetics being defaced by the indiscriminate gates by removing them across the state. He urged all resident associations that have such gates in their estates or communities and always putting them under permanent lock and keys to remove them voluntarily. A netizen commented, "These gates were put in place by those living within those areas to protect themselves from thieves. Hope as they are removing the gate, they will also provide security." Another person said, "Completely misplaced priorities. You can't guarantee security, but you are destroying the gates that keep neighborhoods secure." And a lady said, "When thief was destroying our cars and stealing our generator, Lagos State didn't do anything about it. When you are done, just return our gate because we paid for it." Now let's take a short break, and when we come back, you will see what Ogun police said about an alleged shooting. Stay tuned. Welcome back. It's Newsfeed. Now, the Ogun State Police Command has confirmed the shooting of Nigerian actor and movie director Azeez Ololade Ijaduade. Ijaduade was reportedly shot by a trigger-happy policeman in the Eperu Ekene local government area of Ogun State. He is said to be receiving treatment at the Bangkok University Teaching Hospital. Confirming the incident in a statement on Sunday, December 24th, the command spokesperson Omolola Odutola said he was hit by an ammunition shell after a mobile police shot into the air during an end-of-the-year party. She said the officer involved has been identified, adding that the command has begun investigation into the shooting. She said, "We received a report of a shooting incident on the 23rd of December 2023 at about 11:24 hours from one Fakoye Adewale, Napoli hotel manager in Ikperu, where he reported to the divisional police officer that during Bramach Company end-of-the-year party in the hotel, a mobile policeman attached to the Chinese expatriate expended a shot into the air, and unfortunately, the ammunition shell hit one Azeez Ijaduade, an actor, on the neck," she said. Commander Mopol 16 has contacted the actor and also visited him in the hospital, where he will be discharged soon. The commander has also taken up the responsibility for the medical bill. The mobile policeman has been identified, and investigation into the shooting incident has commenced by the command. Members of the public will be updated accordingly. A netizen said, "Niger police have turned to Clarence Peter, shooting people without pity." Someone said, "A dog's life in the UK is valuable than a human's life in Nigeria." And a lady opined, "Insecurity is one of the reasons why people jagba. People who are meant to protect us are the ones hurting us." Next on What's Trending, we have Emeka Ike's saga, where his first son speaks out in his mother's defense. In an interview, he said when he met his mom, the first thing that he said was he really hates his father. It was reportedly said that this video was that video that elicited outrage from Emeka and made him tell his son to jump in front of a truck. Take a look.
Claims I took his properties go to court. When my mother died, he arrested me. My mother was 2 weeks in the mortuary. I was in SAS, Ikeja, area F, area H. No, when after I had left, you understand. He said I absconded with his children and everything. He was threatening to kill me. This man almost poured hot cooking oil on me at the time. He will carry knife and he will be walking up and down the house. I will just kill you and nobody will know. Nobody will find out. Last time that he did beat me up and I was almost paralyzed. That was when I decided that I need to go. But still, I stayed 2 more years after that, you know. But
he beat you until you were almost paralyzed.
Yes,
when I met my mom, the first thing I said was I really hate my father.
When you met your mom for the first time?
I had to start working on him.
A guy opined, as a psychologist, I see deceit all over this woman. Another said, this is manipulator right here. She literally turned his children against him. He wanted to kill her, yet I still stay with him for another 2 years. Provide us with domestic evidence. A lady wrote, I believe her 100%. Everything she said about him is true. Next on What's Trending is at least 70 Palestinians have been killed in an air attack on the Maghazi refugee camp, which a Palestinian health ministry spokesman described as a massacre. Now, several Palestinians, many of them children, women and the elderly, were reportedly killed or injured across southern Gaza after non-stop Israeli bombardments. Many of those casualties were taken to Nasser Medical Complex in Khan Yunis. Several areas of the Gaza Strip, including the Maghazi and Bareji refugee camps in the central area, have seen multiple deaths as Israel launched a series of Christmas Eve attacks that went on throughout the night. A netizen commented, it's pretty clear that it's genocide at this point. Another person wrote, we thought they would stop for Christmas. They showed us no mercy, not from them. And someone else said, this is heartbreaking, absolutely devastating. My thoughts and prayers are with the Palestinians. And lastly, onto a funny video of a dog who seemed to be a master in the pretend game. Take a look. Now that dog is one mischievous one there. I wonder how its owner is coping with it. And that is all in Newsfeed today on Trust TV. Follow us and subscribe to all our social media platforms: Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and X. Bye.